Hello, I'm Martin from Covkill Pest Control, and today we're going to be talking about rodent proofing. In today's day and age, a lot of people are getting rodents, and a lot of people will treat the infestation what's there and won't look to why they've had the infestation. So today we're going to be talking about proofing and what you can do to try and prevent any further rodent infestations. So first things first, you should always start with the foundation. You could go around looking at the foundation to try and find any entry points. Any holes from around about 1/4 of an inch or more need to be filled in. This can be filled in by using either a mortar, a wire wool. For larger holes, you can use a steel plate that can be cut to size. For air vents and air bricks, what I recommend you use there is a wire mesh. This can be tightly secured up. It will prevent any rodents gaining access, but also it will prevent any insects. So if you've had wasps or bees in the past, this will stop them coming through as well. What you need to do is check around any doors, windows. Has your door got a gap underneath it? If you can put your thumb underneath it, a mouse can get underneath it. You can easily rectify this by just putting a simple draft excluder at the bottom. Roofs. You can have entry points in roofs, not so much for rats and mice, but this is more for squirrels. Squirrels are notorious for coming through the roof into your property, either from underneath the roof tiles or through your soffit and fascias. If you see any holes or anything what looks suspicious, get a roofer in and get this filled in also. You need to look for any utility entry points. So, are there any electrical cables going into your property? Is there a gap around that? Can that be filled in? What you've got to remember with electrical cables is not to use a wire mesh because it's a conductor and this can cause a fire. So what you need to do is use a suitable mortar and fill the gap in that way. Gas pipes. Gas pipes are a very common entry point for rodents. A gas engineer would knock a brick out, feed the pipe through, and not fill it in, causing the rodents to follow it. You've also got entry points from your water feed. Now this is more underground, and that can follow the pipe up through that way. A lot of people are having problems with rodents, and they're coming in through the drains. Every once in a while, lift your manhole covers up and check for any drop-ins on the benching. If you see any drop-ins on the benching, you know there's rodents in the drains. And if it's a reoccurring issue where the problem's persistent, goes away for only a few short weeks and then returns, there's a good chance it could be your drains what are the ingress point. And for that, you would need a drainage company to come out and do a CCTV inspection. On the external, we always recommend that any foliage is cleaned away, any food debris cleaned, any water source removed. If you're feeding birds, remove the bird feed. This is a real good attractant for rodents to come into your property. If you have a compost bin, move the compost bin to the back of the property, far up the top of the garden as you possibly can. This, again, is a good attractant for rats, and it's not too long until they find their way closer to the proximity of your property. If you're having problems with any rodents or you'd like a site inspection, feel free to give me a call. You can call me on 02476 950 184. You can visit my website, which is www.covkill.co.uk, and you can email me on info@covkill.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe.